I asked you all to bring in a little photo of yourselves as teenagers, and it's time to have a look at those. Always my favourite bit of the show, to see what you looked like when you were younger. Let's have a look at you.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, look at that, 3 very different vibes going on. Love Bite's a big feature of your teens, Rob?
I wasn't into giving. I did receive once.
Once?
At a party, yeah, and it was a party where lots of people it was kind of softcore orgy, really. And there were lots of 14, 15-year-olds around the floor kissing, doing lots of there was a lot of kissing. And yes, there was a girl called Melissa, and she gave me a love bite, which was really it was very painful.
Yeah.
I thought, is it sexy to go, ow, 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 ow? And then the next morning, I walked into the kitchen kind of like this, and my mum saw what it was, and it was the only time she actually hit. She kind of clipped me round the ear and said, "What's that?" And I went, "Yeah." "Who gave you that?" And it was Melissa. Well, you tell Melissa from me, the next time she feels peckish, she's going to have a bag of crisps. I didn't pass that message.
Did you pass that on?
No, I didn't.
Babatunde, love bites?
To be honest, I've never had one. I've never given one. It was really frowned upon in the school that I went to.
Frowned upon?
Yeah, man. You can't... Man don't do
gold
them
in our school?
Nah, we didn't do them. Imagine me coming into school, with a love bite. I'd get, picked on. I'd get bullied by everyone. Plus, if I gave a love bite to a girl, her brothers will see that, and then next minute...
What has changed?
I think it was seen as quite cheap, even at the time. But it's definitely gone even further out of fashion.
It might have been seen as cheap, but my God, it was
cool.
desirable. In our school, they were like...
It was currency. They were quite a big deal. I went to an all-girls school, and I think a lot of us, and I'm going to include myself, didn't really know what a love bite was when I was, 14. So when I saw them, I was like, oh, you just got a love bite. I was like, I've got no idea how you got that. What happened? How did it get there? I mean, I don't know. She could have been hit in the neck with someone's cock. I don't know what it was.
No, it's not that. Seeing as you're the only one who's experienced a love bite at all, you've never had one at all, Jen?
Have I had one? No, I think I have had one. I think a girl gave me one, and it was awful. Yeah, horrible.
All right, well, I'm putting Rob in. Rob is going in. Thanks. Partly for the smug photograph and partly for the love bite experience. That goes in the box. So, I want to talk about hygiene, grooming, personal hygiene. Always a big deal for teenagers. Rob, I'm not sure from that picture.
I was grooming by then. I was clean by then.
This is by 16, 17.
16, 17, I was basically clean.
Yeah.
But going back, I was having a bath once a week, which is fine when you're 10. It's not fine when you're 12.
Yeah.
So by the time I was pubic, and I was still on the same bath, once weekly bath routine, it was not good. And so there was a certain amount of... Because I was going around, why don't girls like me? Why don't girls like me? Oh, it's because they're all the daughters of farmers and accountants, and that's why they don't have the imagination to want to go out with me, because I'm so artistic and intellectual. I just stank. I just really smelled bad.
Insignia? Did you used to use Insignia?
Yes, because I think that was the first, grooming product that I bought. I didn't have the all-over program.
Yeah, it was an all-over program.
I just had and I didn't have the shaving gel because I didn't need to shave very often either.
You didn't understand the system, I don't think.
I didn't, really.
Jen, Christine, or stinking of BO? That's the...
I think I used to wash every day.
Fair play.
The thing with my school is if you didn't wear deodorant, then you stank. You were disgusting. So you had to be head to toe in deodorant. I remember begging my mum to buy deodorant. I was allowed to choose the very can of deodorant I wanted. I thought about it for ages. And
what was the thought process?
I was like, what advert is on the most? That when I get this out, people will go, oh, she's got that deodorant.
Yeah, what was it?
Natrel.
Natrel.
Yeah.
Do you remember Natrel?
I remember Natrel. What were you like, Babatunde?
I was soaked in Lynx Africa.
What a wonderfully cliched teenage.
Yeah.
Soaked in Lynx Africa.
Yeah, we were so
Head to foot.
Oh yeah, we used to top up during the day. All the guys had it in their bag. You know what I mean? It was one of those ones where if you didn't have it, someone else in the class or someone else in the school would have it, and they'll be like, yeah, man, let's take you some.
I have to decide who is going in the box after all that, and I don't think there's no doubt that your cliched use overuse of Lynx Africa. I know this isn't Lynx Africa, but it's got your little picture on it. You, Babatunde, are definitely the most embarrassing there. Anyone who sprays Lynx Africa on after every lesson definitely going in the box.